How's it going to do that? It's Pubit, and welcome to the Town of Light, and probably the last episode. I can't say for sure, but when I looked here, chapters, it said chapter 9. And by the way, I think they're alternative endings. I don't know how come, because I think this game was pretty straight. Just have a path, but I don't know what could have changed. Maybe when I beat it, I can play a new things.
When you were sent to a lunatic asylum, you lost the right to possess anything. Everything you arrived with was packed up and stored here, even the clothes you were wearing, in case you were released one day. Too many, however, never left. Dear Mother, please, I beg you, get me out of this place. It frightens me so much.
Oh, they get her.
You were
mail.
right. I know I was wrong. I realize I'm so ashamed. If you only knew how much. But now I'll behave well. Sure, now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. Your daughter, Renee.
And by the way, the things I wrote on
This letter. It was Renee's letter. Just like when it was written. But it was never sent. Why? Why did a thing like that happen?
By the way,
I've received
the thing I wrote on the letter, I just changed it because I don't remember, and this game has no save system, so I had to replay the whole chapter. I don't remember what I picked, so it's different.
They all look the other way, and they tell me what I must do. I don't understand.
The kids.
She helps me, but what have they done to her? Can you tell me? Will you help me? Renee.
None fulfilled. Not gonna read?
Montefascoli, 7th July, 1940. My dear daughter, I have received no news from you. You haven't even dropped me a line for months. Unfortunately, I can't afford to come and visit you. I've no money for the fare. Do you remember Mr. Onofrio? He'll soon be coming to Volterra on business. I've asked him if would be kind enough to ask the director to have news about you. I hope when he comes back, he'll be able to give me good news. But write to me. I know that I was strict with you. You have to excuse me. I didn't realize. I've given Mr. Onofrio a new doll for you. You told me that you lost yours, and I know you loved it so much. It's not as nice as your Charlotte, but I hope that it will comfort you nonetheless.
But
keep your chin
isn't
up,
Charlotte
daughter.
her mom's?
Things will be fine. You'll see. Mom.
She even said that her mom treated Charlotte better than her. Another not delivery.
Montefascoli, 12th October, 1940. Dear daughter, I've written 2 letters to you and have received no reply. I await a letter anxiously every day. Mr. Onofrio has come back. He brought you the doll. Do you like it? He told me he didn't manage to speak to the director, but he did see you. I pray for you every day. Don Gino said a prayer for you during Sunday Mass. That was lovely, wasn't it? I've made up my mind, Renee.
Listen?
I'm going to bring you home. I've already written to the director. I told him that I'll take care of you. At the moment, I'm not well and can't work, but I'll soon get better. You'll see as soon as I'm up to making the journey, I'll come and get you. I know you're suffering a lot, but bear up, I beg you. Mom will come to pick us up, won't she?
2016 now, 76
well.
years later.
That's why that man came. She also sent us the doll. I could have played with it and talked to it, waiting for her to come. But Renee never brought it with her. Perhaps she has been kidnapped like all the others and will be locked up here somewhere.
Okay. Locked. Where should I search then? Wow, that was some luck. Am I able? Oh, it's this.
Now we can open the bundle on that table in front of the window.
Here. Disclose. A pic. Pictures, more pictures.
See,
yeah.
Mom was good. I was bad. Mom was worried about Renee and Charlotte. I abandoned Charlotte. We've abandoned her.
No, new chapter. Yeah, so it's not the last. It just
Let's
doesn't
look
tell
for
me.
Charlotte. We have abandoned her. She will always remain where we abandoned her, beneath the hot lights.
I'll bet how much you won't be there. Hey, bitch. What's up now? What the heck? Hello, miss. Looking good. Who's pushing me? Oh, there's the elevator. Well, this place was kind of... Yeah, when this place was still alive, it was already creepy. What the fuck? Please tell me it's not a... Ew. I saw a syringe. I saw a syringe. What? Oh my god, he's gonna rape me. He wants to rape me. Put your hand on my tits.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
God, I'm gonna get raped.
I didn't come to get us now. I only obeyed orders. Leave us alone.
Oh, what's going on?
I only obeyed orders. Get us now. Do anything. I only obeyed orders. Even though we're bad. Mom won't leave us alone. I didn't do anything. Charlotte gone away. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now.
What are you doing?
Even though we're bad.
I didn't do anything.
Hello, miss.
I only
Can you tell this
obeyed
fatty
orders.
behind me to get the fuck out of me? To release the fuck out of me? No, I don't think this sentence is correct. Fucking release me. This is a party? That woman is bored. She's sleeping on the bench. What now? Who's that? Who's that? What's going on? Hello, what's going on? Can somebody please tell me? Ooh, what the heck is going on? Hello, miss. What are they doing? They're gonna turn me into a man. My boobs are growing. How can that be? How can that be? What are you guys doing to me? What the fuck is that? Can somebody please get in here and shoot all those fuckers? Where's the Terminator when you need him? Yeah. What are they gonna solve? Is that a solve? What are they gonna solve? They're gonna saw my ears off? What's with those man boobs, man? The bald one has huge man boobs. What are they sawing? Thought they're gonna saw my ears off. I hope I'll get the answer on how she has survived 90 years here. Hey, it's you again. Now what? The butt plug is the answer. There's a document here. You're not gonna read
Monte
it? Yeah.
Foscoli, 20th December, 1941. Dear Director, please let me know how my daughter, your patient Renee T., is doing. I've written to my daughter several times, but without getting any reply. I'm very worried, and since I've been ill for some time and I'm not fit to come and visit her, please do me the favor of letting me know when it will be possible for me to bring my daughter home. Your humble servant, Ada T. Bring this letter to the attention of Dr. C so he can evaluate the possible discharge of the patient.
Another paper. There's another paper here.
September 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all the other filth. Crazed, she hears voices. They order her about. She says she heard children singing. They were imprisoned in a school. 20th January 1939. Mutistic, groggy, pays no attention to anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. 1st June. Apathetic, eats very little. She refuses to be touched. Doesn't respond. Passes her time in the park. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens. 14 October. Impulsive once again. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make zabaione, but the moment she was given them, she threw them away. Excited, uproarious, slightly confused, she strips off. 8th December. Tied to bed for 15 days. High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words, laughs hysterically, masturbates. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They report that when they took her away, she swore at them and then hit out at them and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries.
Is this the another side of the story?
Kept her
like
tied
the
to
real?
the bed. Transferred to the semi-agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories terrify me. They're not real,
yeah, and I
are
know
they?
the truth. Or just a figment of my imagination where we were referring to memories what you are.
15th December. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. A fickle and flighty character, she abandons her household duties at intervals and dabbles in occasional prostitution.
What?
Delinquency? Maybe I answered someone back rudely. Yeah, at times they get on my nerves, but
She even got
delinquency?
She was
And
a
the
prostitute in an
prostitution?
asylum.
No, why? Why say a thing like that? The
Why?
old doctor tried to understand, but this one just brands you without even understanding, or even trying to understand. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies.
She's just like
She
Leonardo
was brought to
DiCaprio
the ward
movie.
yesterday,
I don't know if this is
agitated
called in
and
English,
vociferous,
but I think it's the
treated
Island
with
of Fear.
Partizol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. The therapies remove the light for a short while,
That movie
but
was
also
awesome,
all
by the way.
will, desire, and hope.
Important thing was to keep us quiet. To a certain extent, they were trying to make you feel better. You were lost souls. The therapy was terrible and painful, but there were treatment, the only ones that existed.
It was torture, but you couldn't refuse it. No one explained anything to us. No one tried to make us understand. We were like animals on a stock farm.
There were too many and there were too few. It was impossible to do otherwise. They also had their nightmares. Within these walls, they didn't know what to do with you. Were damn souls dangerous? Who had to have you taken care of you?
2nd June. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swore and cursed those who generated her, flailing her arms and hitting out. The patient, according to reports by Dr. B, has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago
What?
in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital park. As detailed in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes. ES therapy. Spontaneous abortion? It's not true, I'm certain. How could I have invented things if I didn't even know what they were doing to me?
It really happened, they made you abort, but it was illegal and so they had to write it was spontaneous. That's a lie. What is written here might be all false or the wrong way of looking at things. Perhaps Renee did really know. You can't be certain. You know that, don't you?
13th June. The nurses report that after having received her mother's letter, she fell into a state of great mental confusion. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and she punched a nurse. Impulsive, lashes about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence so as not to give the patient further reasons to become agitated.
Oh, so that's why.
20th August, tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient becomes highly agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. Even 2 days later, she still shouts ceaselessly that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden, constrained to bed and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results. No contact with the exterior. In that way, no one knew what was happening within these walls.
I don't know what to believe now. Her memories could be wrong. She's 92 years old, so if maybe this is another person, but I don't think so. She tells Renee, and Renee is herself. She said it herself, so I don't know what to believe. Human misery was thrown in here and locked away to make the world forget about it. The people who were here were no longer human beings as far as society was concerned. The important thing was to keep you quiet. You don't remember what happened when the letters arrived. How can you judge? God knows how much suffering they spared you. Yeah, I'm gonna take their side because I don't know.
Alert,
what
correct
really
attitude,
happened.
replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Amara invented by me? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left traces somewhere.
Oh god damn it, I have to find an invented person's traces. Where is it, by the way? Ooh. Oh, this is too vague. Oh man, Clueless again. This is probably the best place to search. Let's see. I don't think it's one of these packages. Yeah, it's probably not. It's probably gonna be a file or something. Let's search these files here. Yeah, there's
Amara
something
B,
here.
age 32, housewife, mother of 2 daughters, married to Mario B. So Amara exists then, yet she had no children. She wasn't married, but that photo, it's her.
Oh man, what to
3rd
believe?
June 1936, admitted yesterday. She shows signs of improvement. 10th June, jolly, calm, tranquil, she behaves well, keeps herself tidy and clean. Discharged 8th June. 28th April 1937, arrives, brought by her husband, in an anxious and nervous state, has difficulty speaking, trembles. Discharged 14th May. 8th March 1938. A few days before Renee was admitted, she told me that she had also been admitted shortly before. Arrived yesterday in a febrile state. Discharged 14th March.
Wow, she gets
didn't
better
leave.
well.
Certainly not after so few days, no. June 22nd, 1939. Readmitted. Once more the patient shows rapid improvement. Discharged 2nd July. 1st August 1941. Umpteenth admission due to agitation. Discharged 27th August. She came and went, stayed there only for short periods, but I remember her always with me. What's happening? 4th March 1942. Here once more, the same situation. 8th March. Compared with previous admissions, the patient seems depressed even after a few days, although she bears herself well and is attentive. Discharged 25th March. 2nd April. The patient is distracted and apathetic. Her husband brought her because she doesn't eat, doctor. Sleeps all the time. I'm so worried, doctor. You know her. You can help her. 6th April.
Yeah, it has something to do with the
Patient
husband.
transferred to
Pretty sure.
Marigliano Pavilion in isolation. 3rd May 1942. Death due to tuberculosis, about 8:30. Is Amara dead? Poor dear friend, I wasn't even able to say goodbye to you. Enclosed is a manuscript written by the patient, probably delirium. I'm dying, I know it. I'm losing lots of blood, also internally. It's strange, since I came back in here, I can't think of anything other than that little girl with her sad eyes, her desperation. I only saw her for a short time, true, but she remains in my heart. Will she still be here? I hope to God not. I hope she's better and her mother's taken her home. My memories don't correspond. What's the point of this?
What's going
Perhaps
on?
my memory is deceiving me. The
Surely
things
is.
are not as I remember, as I see them. But she said she liked me. Really, I can't understand it. I just want to say goodbye to her for the last time. I never even said goodbye to her. How could a soul survive in this hell? I wish to feel things again. Pain, passion. Once again feel the tears wetting my face. Remember to have lived.
Where to now? Come on. Whoa. Okay. It's probably a blocked off area. By the way, how did she come here?
I can't be sure it's Amara's. These crosses are nameless. How will we ever know whose they are?
Goddamn nameless crosses.
There are no names. We were worth nothing. In death as in life. If there was someone out there who cared for you, well, perhaps. I had Mom. Let's go and wait for her. She'll come and get us. She promised.
But Amara had her husband. By following your logic, should have her name in your cross. But, well, the game tells me what I have to do, so wait for Mom.
Mom will come. She'll come.
Where?
She promised and will come to get us.
There's a farm here.
She'll take us home. Now I understand. I won't misbehave anymore. I won't misbehave again, Mom. Don't leave me here, please.
Your mom is dead. You're 92 years old. You should be dead too.
I won't bother anyone. I'll be quiet in my corner. How I really miss that dark corner where I used to pass entire days.
Days? I can't
I'll
even
stay
stand
there
in
like
one
a good
place
little girl.
for 10 minutes
Take
without
me
getting
away
bored.
from this place. I must always concentrate on nothingness.
Why would you concentrate on nothingness? It's nothingness. No need for it.
Otherwise I get confused and I'm afraid I won't be able to find my way back.
Where the heck am I going? Oh, one of those things again. I'm back! Good! That's good, huh? Camposanto.
Any thoughts upset me in an incredible manner, which I'm not able to cope with.
Do I have to go back to the hospital? Probably. Oh man, I miss this voice.
I'm afraid of myself, of what I might do when I get confused and don't remember. There are some hurts which I'm not aware of.
Stop boinking. Goddamn guy wants to horn his car right now.
Those are the hurts which cause me the greatest embarrassment. I only wish I could clothe myself away in a shell, in my little corner. See no more, hear no more, no longer exist. Mum, take me away. I beg you.
Hello, I'm back. There's really nothing here. Come on. Well, that was it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like. And I'll see you in the next video.